Introduction: a journey into the heart of existence. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, one often finds themselves questioning the true nature of reality. With countless distractions and the incessant noise of daily life, finding clarity and understanding our existence becomes increasingly challenging. However, within these conundrums lies an opportunity for profound discovery, and it is with this spirit of inquiry that we embark on our journey into the timeless wisdom of a Sage, Unlocking Reality with Rama. This book is inspired by the sacred discourse between the enlightened Sage Vasistha and the young hero, Rama. The Yoga Vasistha is an ancient text woven with the threads of deep philosophical inquiry and spiritual insight, offering a roadmap to understanding the true nature of reality and realizing the self. Yet for many, its language and concepts can appear daunting and remote. That is where Wisdom of a Sage steps in, bringing the esoteric teachings of Sage Vasistha into clear, relatable English, with real-world examples that bridge the ancient wisdom to our present-day lives. What readers will gain: 1. Clarity and understanding. Dive into complex spiritual concepts broken down into digestible, easy-to-understand chapters that reveal the very fabric of existence and your role within it. 2. Tools for self-realization. Discover practical advice and techniques that you can apply in your daily life to experience profound shifts in your consciousness and perception of reality. 3. Spiritual awareness. Awaken a deeper sense of connection to your innermost self and the universe, fostering a life infused with greater peace, purpose, and joy. 4. Motivation and inspiration. Each chapter is crafted to motivate and inspire. By the end of this journey, you will possess a newfound zeal for life, empowered by an enlightened perspective. 5. Real-world examples. Benefit from relatable scenarios and analogies that make ancient wisdom applicable to modern challenges and opportunities for growth. As you turn the pages of this book, imagine Sage Vasistha and Rama in a face-to-face dialogue, guiding you through themes like the impermanence of worldly phenomena, the importance of a disciplined mind, and the boundless nature of consciousness. Just as Sage Vasistha led Rama from confusion to clarity, this book aims to guide you to your truth, unlock your potential, and illuminate the path to self-realization. Join us on this transformative journey, a journey where the ancient lamp of wisdom lights up the path to contemporary understanding, where the profound meets the practical, and where your personal quest for truth finds a guiding hand. Wisdom of a Sage, Unlocking Reality with Rama, is not just a book. It is an invitation to explore, discover, and transform. This scripture has introduced you to ideas that touch the core of human existence. The upcoming chapters will delve into its deeper meanings, offering tools for personal and spiritual growth. By subscribing, you'll stay connected to this life-changing content. Don't wait. Join us now on this path to understanding and transformation. Chapter 1. Introduction to Sage Vasistha's Wisdom. In a land rich with ancient stories and timeless truths, there dwelt a young prince named Rama. Renowned for his valor and righteousness, Rama was every bit the hero revered in tales told by the fireside. Yet despite the comforts of his regal life and the admiration showered upon him, a shadow lingered in his heart. Questions about the nature of the world and his own identity haunted his mind. He yearned for answers that power and wealth could not provide. Enter Sage Vasistha, a wise and benevolent teacher whose wisdom extended beyond the realms of knowledge comprehensible by ordinary men. Vasistha didn't come to offer simple answers. Instead, he sought to guide Rama on a journey inward to explore the vast landscapes of his own consciousness and unravel the mysteries of existence. The conversations between Sage Vasistha and Prince Rama form the core of our exploration. This ancient text, known as the Yoga Vasistha, offers profound insights into reality and self-realization, articulated so eloquently through the words of the great sage. Vasistha emphasized the importance of self-inquiry, an essential tool for delving into the nature of the self and understanding the fabric of reality. Imagine embarking on a journey without a map. You may see beautiful sights and experience adventurous turns, but without direction, the profound significance of the journey remains obscured. Similarly, in life, we often wander through experiences without truly understanding our purpose or the nature of the world around us. Vasistha's wisdom acts as a compass, directing the seeker to ask vital questions. Who am I? What is the true nature of this world? What is the purpose of my existence? By engaging in self-inquiry, as Vasistha taught Rama, we begin to peel away the layers of illusion that cloud our perception. A real-world example helps illuminate this concept. Picture a lake reflecting the sky above. On a calm day, the surface of the lake mirrors a perfect, clear blue sky. But now imagine tossing a stone into the water. Ripples appear, and the reflection distorts and shimmers. Much like this, our minds, when disturbed by thoughts and desires, distort our perception of reality. Vasistha taught that by calming the mind and focusing inward, we can still those mental ripples. In this serene state, we start to glimpse the true reflection of who we are, an awareness unbounded by external noise. This clarity is the first step toward the profound understanding that all reality is but a projection of the mind, subject to our interpretations and desires. Sage Vasistha's discourse to young Rama serves as an invitation to each of us to explore deeply, to inquire earnestly, and to embrace the wisdom that simplicity, love, and truth must conquer the chaos of our churning thoughts. Therefore, let us embark on this journey with Rama, led by the guiding light of Vasistha's teachings, unlocking the potential within us to perceive a breathtaking reality filled with peace and understanding. And so begins our exploration, a dive into the ocean of consciousness, a wander through the pathways of the mind, guided gently by the eternal wisdom of a sage. Chapter 2: The Illusion of the World. In our quest for understanding the nature of reality, one of the most profound teachings brought forth by Sage Vasistha is the concept of illusion. According to these ancient teachings, the world as we perceive it is not the absolute reality. It is, instead, a play of appearances, often referred to as Maya. This illusion colors our understanding and experiences, creating a veil over the true essence of life. To illustrate this idea, let's begin with a simple real-world example. Optical illusions. Have you ever stared at one of those drawings where a single picture can appear as two different things? Perhaps you've seen the famous one where the image seems to portray both an old woman and a young lady. Depending on how you focus your eyes, your mind perceives one figure or the other. Interestingly, both perceptions are based on the same lines and shapes, yet they lead you to completely different conclusions. This shows how easily our senses, and therefore our minds, can be misled by appearances. Our lives are filled with such illusions, not just in art but in our everyday perceptions. Consider a mirage in a desert. From a distance, it appears as a pool of water. Travelers might head towards it, thinking they'll find relief from their thirst, only to discover nothing more than hot sand when they arrive at the spot. The water was never there. It was an illusion created by the interaction of light and heat, deceiving the observer's senses. These examples offer a glimpse into how the same principle applies on a grander scale in our lives. We often find ourselves chasing after illusions, wealth, fame, or approval, thinking they hold the key to happiness and fulfillment. Yet, like the desert mirage, these pursuits can leave us feeling empty once we realize their impermanence. Sage Vasistha encourages us to look beyond these illusions and question the reality we perceive. The mind, as we shall explore in the next chapter, is a powerful creator of beliefs and constructs. It weaves stories based on our experiences, conditioning, and desires. This tends to shape our understanding of reality according to our perceptions, often blurring our vision from the underlying truths. Such misconceptions lead us away from our true nature and the essence of pure consciousness. To gain insight into this deeper reality, we must start by acknowledging the limitations of our sensory perception. Our senses show us only a fraction of the full spectrum of reality. Just as a blindfold would obscure our vision, our conditioned mind and senses also obscure the true nature of the world. A way out of this illusion lies in embracing detachment, recognizing that what we perceive is merely a fleeting play of phenomena. Detachment doesn't mean withdrawing from the world, but rather engaging with life without being tangled by deceptive appearances. It invites us to see the waves of change and stay anchored in the part of us that remains unchanged. Embracing this aspect of Vasistha's wisdom frees us from the endless cycle of desires and disappointments. By seeing through the veils of illusion, we move closer to uncovering the divine reality within and around us. In essence, the illusion of the world calls us to look beyond perceptions. As we journey through life's ever-changing scenery, these teachings guide us in recognizing the realities hidden beneath layers of illusion. With this understanding, we stand liberated, ready to explore the infinite realm of truth beyond the play of shadows and reflections. Chapter 3. The Mind as a Creator. In the vast tapestry of existence, the mind plays a crucial role as the architect of our reality. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a painter, and your thoughts are the brushstrokes. With every thought, every belief, and every attitude, the mind diligently crafts the canvas of your life. Let's consider a simple analogy. Think of a day when you woke up full of joy for no specific reason, a day when everything just seemed to work in your favor. Perhaps the sun seemed brighter, or people's smiles were warmer. Now, imagine another day when you awoke feeling burdened, and suddenly the entire world appeared dull and challenging. The same world, yet two vastly different experiences. This shift is not due to any mystical force, but is a testament to the mind's power to shape our perception. Our minds have an incredible ability to project our internal state outward, effectively molding our reality to match our internal beliefs and feelings. If we hold the belief that the world is a place of opportunity, we are more likely to see and seize those opportunities when they arise. Conversely, if our mind is clouded with negativity or fear, we tend to notice obstacles and constrict our potential. Consider a time when you learned a new skill, perhaps playing a musical instrument or a new language. Initially, your mind may have been filled with self-doubt. I can't do this, or I'm not talented enough. But as you persevered, practicing regularly and altering your thoughts to ones of encouragement and possibility, you noticed improvement. The transformation didn't only occur in your abilities, but in your reality. Your belief shaped your capability. Sage Vasistha eloquently explains to Rama that the very fabric of our experience is woven by the mind's tendencies. He encourages us to see beyond the surface, understanding that the world is a reflection of our mind's conviction. A simple shift in perspective can transform struggle into ease, conflict into peace, and lack into abundance. Taking control of the mind is crucial, much like steering a ship through tumultuous waters. When we consciously sculpt our thoughts and nurture positive beliefs, we start aligning with the higher truths. Meditation and reflection serve as tools to calm the restless mind and focus on creating desired realities. Let's bring this understanding into daily life with a straightforward practice. Start each day with an intention-setting ritual. Take a few quiet moments in the morning to express gratitude and visualize your day unfolding positively. Imagine every interaction filled with kindness and every task undertaken with enthusiasm. As you do this consistently, notice how your days evolve to meet your thoughts with reality. Just as a potter gives shape to clay, our minds sculpt the reality we live each day. Recognizing this truth, as taught by Sage Vasistha to Rama, empowers us to consciously construct a life of peace, purpose, and joy. As we journey further into the realms of self-realization, let's embrace the mind's creative capabilities, forever mindful of the seeds we plant within. These seeds, when nurtured, bloom into the life we were always meant to live. Chapter 4. The Journey of Self-Realization. In the bustling world we live in, it is easy to lose sight of who we truly are. We often get caught up in the roles we play, parent, friend, colleague, and forget that these are merely facets of our existence, not its entirety. The journey of self-realization begins when we start questioning these identities and seeking the truth within us. Imagine a clear, still lake reflecting the sky. When the water is undisturbed, the reflection is perfect, but throw a pebble and the ripples distort the image. Our lives are much like this lake. When our minds are calm and peaceful, they reflect our true selves. But chaos and distractions create ripples, masking our inner essence. Self-realization is about calming those ripples, learning to see beyond the disturbances, to recognize our true nature. The ancient discourse between Sage Vasistha and Prince Rama offers profound insights into this quest for self-discovery. The sage explains that understanding our true nature is like waking up from a dream where we mistakenly identify with the roles and narratives conjured by our minds. Practical steps toward self-realization. 1. Mindfulness. Cultivating a moment-to-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations can help quiet the mind. Begin with simple practices like focusing on your breath. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause and take deep breaths. Notice where you feel tension in your body and let it go with each exhalation. This simple act brings you back to the present moment. 2. Self-reflection. Set aside time each day to reflect on your experiences. Ask yourself probing questions like, who am I beyond my roles and responsibilities? Or, what brings me genuine joy? Journaling your reflections can provide clarity and act as a mirror for your inner thoughts. 3. Embrace solitude. Quiet moments alone can foster deeper understanding. Spend some time in nature or simply sit in silence at home. Without external distractions, you can better listen to your inner voice. 4. Be open to change. Understand that part of self-realization is accepting change. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we too must shed old beliefs and habits that no longer serve us. Be willing to let go of past limitations and embrace new perspectives that align with your inner truth. 5. Positive affirmations. As you journey inward, affirmations can reinforce a healthy mindset. Remind yourself, I am more than my thoughts and emotions. My true self is pure and timeless. Repeating such affirmations can shift your mindset from external identification to internal understanding. The path of self-realization is not always straightforward. You may encounter old fears, insecurities, and doubts along the way. But remember, each step you take is a victory in itself. As beautifully illustrated by Sage Vasistha, understanding your true nature is like uncovering a hidden treasure within you. To conclude, the journey of self-realization is less about becoming something new and more about uncovering what already exists within you. By practicing mindfulness, embracing solitude, and allowing change, you can gradually peel away layers of illusion. And just like the still lake, you'll come to reflect the vast and serene truth of your real self, untouched by the ripples of the external world. Let this journey be your invitation to embrace your true identity and live with an awareness that every moment offers a new opportunity to reconnect with your deepest self. Chapter 5. Time and Space, Beyond Physical Limitations. In our everyday lives, time and space appear as concrete and unquestionable. We arrange events chronologically and navigate through space with definite boundaries. However, Sage Vasistha, in his profound teachings to Rama, urges us to rethink these concepts. He illuminates the illusory nature of time and space, guiding us toward a reality unbounded by perceived limits. The illusion of time. Imagine watching a captivating movie. As you sit engrossed, time seems to fly by. Yet when you're in a waiting room, every minute may feel like an hour. This perception difference shows that time is not as fixed as it seems. Sage Vasistha tells Rama that time is a construct of the mind. In absolute reality, past, present, and future merge into a singular eternal moment. Time, in its essence, is like a flowing river. While we may try to grasp the water, it inevitably slips by, reminding us that time, like water, cannot be held. By understanding this, we begin to unravel the illusions binding us and open ourselves to the boundless nature of reality. Understanding space. Similarly, space is perceived through our 5 senses and brain's interpretation. Think of a dream where distances and landscapes may differ from reality, yet within the dream they are accepted as real. Reality, Sage Vasistha would argue, is not very different. The vastness of the universe is perceived based on our limited viewpoint, much like the dreamer who thinks their dream world space is absolute. Realizing the illusory nature of space frees us from unnecessary constraints. Consider how our thoughts travel across the world in seconds through technology. This demonstrates how magnificently malleable the concept of space can become when thinking transforms, moving beyond limitations. Sage Vasistha guides Rama to transcend these limitations, underscoring that reality is much more expansive than our senses tell us. He uses vivid parables to show how we can break free from these confines and realize our true potential. For instance, traditional spiritual practices, such as meditation, help us filter out the noise of the world and delve into a state where time and space hold no power. It's like letting go of the kite string, suddenly viewing the world from a higher vantage point, experiencing greater freedom. Regina, a busy businesswoman, often felt trapped by the relentless demands of her schedule. Her breakthrough came during a retreat, where she learned focusing on the present moment significantly alters the sensation of time. Without the weight of past regrets or future anxieties, she discovered an exhilarating freedom and presence in the now. This fresh perspective enabled her to balance her responsibilities more effectively. Sage Vasistha's teachings invite us to experience life unfettered by imagined chains. By recognizing time and space as fabrications, we open ourselves to infinite possibilities, allowing us to understand our deeper nature. Embracing this wisdom can transform our view of reality, expanding it beyond limits we've known. To apply these insights, meditate on the fluidity of time and space. Practice presence. Recognize your thoughts' unencumbered capacity to traverse distances effortlessly. With practice, you'll find yourself increasingly liberated from these constructs, walking a path to profound self-understanding and true liberation. By learning to view time and space from this enlightened standpoint, we can cultivate a life enveloped in a richer understanding, drawing ever closer to the true essence of reality, boundless and serene. Chapter 6. Balance in Life. Engaging with the world. In the journey of life, Sage Vasistha teaches us that balance is key. It's about walking a path where you can be in the world but not lost in it. To engage with the world while maintaining inner peace is a skill worth mastering. This chapter focuses on how to live with purpose, embracing the world without getting trapped in its illusions. Imagine your life as a tightrope walk. On one side, there's your personal life, family, friends, personal growth. On the other, there's your professional life, your career, ambitions, and goals. The tightrope is the balance you need to maintain between these two realms. Walking this tightrope requires subtlety and awareness, as tipping too far in one direction can leave you imbalanced and unfulfilled. A modern example of this balance is the concept of work-life balance. In today's fast-paced world, people often find themselves overwhelmed by career demands, forgetting the simple joys of life. Consider John, a successful corporate executive who once spent all his time working long hours, aiming for promotions, missing precious time with his family. In chasing success, John lost sight of what truly mattered. But through mindful reflection, he began allocating time each day to connect with his family, pursuing hobbies, and caring for his well-being, discovering a profound sense of completeness that was missing in his life. Sage Vasistha's teachings can guide us in creating this balance. Recognize that your soul, the eternal essence of who you are, remains unchanged despite external chaos. By understanding what truly brings fulfillment and setting boundaries on external engagement, you can maintain tranquility within while actively participating in life's pursuits. Engaging with the world purposefully does not mean renouncing success or ambition. Rather, it means pursuing them with aim and rooted in awareness and detachment. This is exemplified in the practice of karma yoga, where one performs duties and actions without attachment to the outcome. Imagine a gardener planting seeds. The gardener provides water and sunlight, nurturing the plants with care, but never insisting on the exact date the flowers should bloom. Such is the approach we should adopt. Invest fully in our tasks, relinquishing the tight grip on results. To maintain balance, embrace daily practices such as mindfulness or meditation. These techniques anchor you to the present moment, helping you manage stressors before they proliferate into imbalances. Picture a stormy sea. Meditation acts as your anchor amidst turbulent waves, grounding your vessel and allowing you to navigate challenges with poise. In relationships, balance manifests as active listening and empathy. Be truly present and patient with others, leading to harmonious, supportive connections. Just as a tree remains sturdy in a windy climate by bending and swaying, you too can flourish by adapting with resilience to life's pressures. Ultimately, balance is about creating harmony in the trifecta of body, mind, and spirit. Dance with life gracefully, as Rama did. Involve yourself in worldly engagements with a conscience rooted in awareness. Let this balanced path enrich your journey with authenticity and joy, making every step purposeful yet peaceful. As we delve deeper into this discourse of maintaining balance, remember that the world is your canvas. Engage with it, express your soul's unique art, and walk this earth harmoniously, for this is the essence of living a fulfilled, balanced life. Chapter 7. Detachment, freedom from the bondage of desires. In our world, desires often drive our daily actions and long-term goals. We find ourselves yearning for success, wealth, recognition, and material pleasures. While there is nothing wrong with aspiring for betterment, Sage Vasistha reminds us that a life consumed by unchecked desires often leads to endless cycles of disappointment and dissatisfaction. True freedom lies in cultivating detachment, a state where desires no longer shackle our peace of mind. The benefits of detachment. Detachment is not about renouncing life or living passively. Instead, it's an understanding that fulfillment does not stem from external acquisitions, but from inner tranquility. When we embrace detachment, we break the chains of suffering that bind us to our desires. It opens the door to a more profound sense of happiness, one not based on the impermanent, ever-changing world. Releasing desires and finding freedom. A story from the life of the Buddha illustrates the power of detachment. Once, a wealthy merchant came to him, troubled by losses in his business. The Buddha asked him, "Can you create more wealth from your worry, or can you change the past?" The merchant realized how attached he was to his possessions, and it was this attachment, rather than the loss itself, that caused his suffering. By letting go, the merchant found peace within, irrespective of his external circumstances. This does not mean we must abandon our aims and ambitions. Rather, it is about pursuing them with a sense of balance and non-attachment to the outcomes. Consider this: you plan a trip to climb a mountain. While reaching the peak is a wonderful goal, if your joy is tied only to standing at the summit, the journey itself becomes a secondary experience. By letting go of the fixation on the outcome and fully engaging with each step, every moment of the climb becomes the reward. Cultivating inner freedom detachment also translates into freedom from the relentless pursuit of validation from others. Our identity often becomes intertwined with others' opinions, leading us away from our true selves. By developing an understanding of who we are beyond these external perceptions, we step into our personal freedom. Start small. Observe your reactions to common desires, like wanting acknowledgement for your hard work or needing the latest gadgets to feel happier. Notice your feelings and gently practice letting them pass like a breeze. This practice will slowly nurture a sense of detachment. Illustrative stories. There's a parable of a wise old man who possessed a beautiful crystal vase. Villagers often admired it, but he remained unaffected by their praise. One day, the vase accidentally fell and shattered. Observers expected the man to lament his loss. Instead, he calmly remarked, "It was already perfect in its own time, and now it's free to be something else." The man's wisdom lay in his detachment, in understanding that true beauty and happiness are not possessions but states of being. In conclusion, detachment is about realizing that our worth and happiness do not hinge on external circumstances. As we release our grip on desires, we discover an inner space brimming with peace, resilience, and joy. By incorporating this ancient wisdom into our modern lives, we unlock the secret to enduring serenity amidst a world of transient experiences. As Sage Vasistha guides us, may we all find the freedom that comes from true detachment. Chapter 8. Living with Compassion and Love. In the profound teachings of Sage Vasistha, compassion and love are not mere concepts to be admired from a distance. They are lifelines for an enlightened existence. Drawing from the ancient dialogue between Vasistha and Rama, we delve into how these timeless virtues can be woven into the fabric of our daily lives, ultimately leading us to greater spiritual fulfillment. Imagine walking into a garden. Each flower blooms without expecting anything in return, offering its beauty freely. In the same way, compassion asks us to give generously, to overlook superficial differences, and to see the underlying unity in all beings. Sage Vasistha reminds us that despite the world's appearance of division, at the core, we are interconnected. Recognizing this interconnectedness allows us to act from a place of genuine empathy and care. One practical way to cultivate compassion is to practice active listening. Often, we are so eager to express our own thoughts that we fail to truly hear others. But when we listen with an open heart, we provide a space for genuine connection and understanding. Next time, when a friend or family member shares something with you, try to fully immerse yourself in their perspective. This act of presence is a profound expression of compassion. Love, according to Sage Vasistha, is a reflection of the divine within us. It is not confined to romantic relationships. It extends to all forms of life. Consider the simple act of smiling at a stranger. This small gesture can brighten someone's day, creating a ripple of positivity. Love can also be expressed through acts of kindness, whether it's volunteering for a cause, helping a neighbor, or offering encouragement to someone in need. In today's world, where differences often lead to conflicts, living with compassion and love might seem like a daunting task. However, small steps can make a big impact. Begin by being compassionate towards yourself. Embrace your imperfections and treat yourself with kindness. By doing so, you fill your own heart with love, which naturally flows out to others. A poignant real-world example is the story of a woman named Maya, who started a community kitchen in her neighborhood. Inspired by the teachings of kindness, she saw the plight of those without regular meals and decided to make a difference. With the help of volunteers, Maya's kitchen now serves hundreds of meals a week, not just providing food, but also creating a sense of community. This endeavor exemplifies how love in action can transform lives and uplift communities. Sage Vasistha teaches that true compassion stems from the understanding that pain and joy are common threads in the human experience. When we recognize this shared experience, we cultivate empathy, breaking down the walls that often separate us. Incorporating these values into your life does not require a grand gesture. Start with what you can do today. Be it offering patience in traffic, forgiving someone who wronged you, or sharing a compliment, it all counts. Ultimately, Sage Vasistha's wisdom on compassion and love guides us toward leading a life that transcends individual limitations, fostering a deeper connection with the universe. When compassion and love become the foundation of our daily interactions, we move closer to self-realization, living in harmony with the world and realizing the divine essence within. In embracing these principles, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to creating a more understanding, loving, and peaceful world. The path may not always be easy, but as we walk it, we align ourselves with the light of wisdom and truth, the very essence of what it means to live an enlightened life. Chapter 9: Overcoming Suffering and Pain. In the grand tapestry of human experience, suffering and pain are threads familiar to us all. They are often perceived as unavoidable aspects of life, weaving through our existence and shaping our perceptions. However, Sage Vasistha's teachings invite us to question the very nature of this suffering. Can we overcome it? Is it as real as it seems? Understanding the nature of suffering. Imagine a cloudy day when the sun seems lost behind an overcast sky. In truth, the sun remains untouched by the clouds. It shines as brightly as ever beyond them. In a similar vein, Vasistha suggests that our suffering is akin to these clouds, transient and ultimately illusory. They obscure the light of our true nature, our inherent peace and happiness, but they do not alter its existence. Suffering often arises from our attachments, expectations, and perceptions. We cling to certain outcomes and resist change, causing pain when life unfolds differently. An example from daily life could be receiving a long-anticipated promotion. If it doesn't materialize, we suffer not from the event itself, but from our attachment to a specific result. The mind's role in suffering. Vasistha emphasizes the mind's powerful role in shaping reality. When we understand that suffering is often a product of mental constructs, we gain the power to alter our experience. Imagine choosing between two perspectives, viewing a challenging situation as a catastrophe or as an opportunity for growth. This choice can transform the nature of the event itself. Consider the story of a young woman who lost her job unexpectedly. Initially, she was overwhelmed by despair, fearing the loss of security and identity. However, after reflecting on the impermanent nature of circumstances, she decided to pursue her passion for art. This shift in perspective not only alleviated her suffering, but also led to a fulfilling career. Awakening through wisdom. The transformative power of wisdom lies at the heart of overcoming suffering. By understanding that pain is often rooted in misconceptions of the self and the world, we begin to unravel its grasp. Wisdom, in this context, is not mere knowledge, but a profound realization of our connectedness with the universe, transcending individual concerns. Take the story of a farmer who faced a severe drought, threatening his crops and livelihood. Instead of succumbing to despair, he embraced the situation with equanimity, reflecting on the impermanent cycles of nature. His resilience and understanding provided comfort and inspired his community to explore alternative ways of sustaining themselves. Practical steps to overcome suffering. 1. Mindful reflection. Regularly take moments to observe your thoughts and emotions. Notice how they create your experience of reality. 2. Acceptance. Practice accepting what you cannot change, shifting focus from resistance to constructive action. 3. Compassion. Extend understanding to yourself and others. Recognize that everyone's journey contains suffering, fostering a sense of shared humanity. 4. Gratitude. Regularly acknowledge the positives in your life. Gratitude can shift attention from lack to abundance. 5. Letting go. Consciously release attachments to specific outcomes. Trust in the unfolding of life's journey. In conclusion, Vasistha's teachings illuminate the illusory nature of suffering. By shifting our perspectives and embracing wisdom, we can transcend pain and discover the enduring peace within. Like fog lifting to reveal the sun, understanding clears the way for inner freedom and joy. Chapter 10. Awakening Inner Strength. In the heart of each person lies an immense reservoir of strength and potential. This inner strength is not something external to chase after. It is a core part of who we are. Yet often, it remains dormant, overshadowed by the chaos of daily life, doubts, and fears. But as Sage Vasistha explained to Rama, awakening this inner strength is crucial to navigate life's complexities and realize our true self, the power of the inner self. Imagine a small seed that fights against the dense earth, striving towards light. Its journey is driven not by an external force, but by an inner vitality, its innate potential to become a mighty tree. Similarly, within each one of us is a seed of strength ready to blossom into resilience and courage, guiding us through life's diverse trials. To tap into this strength, we must first acknowledge its existence. It often manifests during times of crisis, moments when we're pushed beyond our comfort zones and forced to confront our limits. Yet, our goal is to make this resilience a constant companion, not just a crisis response. Resilience is not an inherent trait for some and elusive for others. It's a skill honed through practice and patience. Here are some practical ways to foster your own resilience. 1. Embrace challenges. Rather than shying away from problems, see them as stepping stones to personal growth. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your inner fortitude. 2. Maintain optimism. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. It involves seeing problems as temporary and surmountable. An optimistic outlook can fuel perseverance and courage. 3. Develop emotional awareness. Be mindful of your emotions instead of suppressing them. Understanding what you're feeling and why helps manage responses effectively, preserving energy for growth rather than reaction. 4. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness, especially when things don't go your way. A forgiving, supportive attitude towards oneself nurtures hope and facilitates recovery. Motivational stories. The story of the bamboo tree. A bamboo tree does not sprout immediately after planting. During the initial years, no growth is visible above ground, but underneath, a complex root system is being established. Finally, after several years, the bamboo tree rapidly grows, reaching full height within weeks. This story reminds us of the foundational work, often unnoticed, but crucial for eventual success. Helen Keller's journey. Despite losing her sight and hearing at a young age, Helen Keller's indomitable spirit allowed her to overcome immense odds, advocating for individuals with disabilities worldwide. Keller's life exemplifies the profound inner strength found in accepting and adapting to one's circumstances. Practical exercises. Daily reflection. Spend a few moments each day reflecting on your experiences and responses. Cultivating awareness helps in recognizing patterns and areas needing growth or adjustment. Visualization. Imagine situations where you utilized inner strength. Integrate these visualizations into your daily routine to bolster confidence. Gratitude journaling. Maintain a journal, noting daily gratitudes. Recognizing positives in your life enhances resilience, strengthening emotional reserves against future hardships. Awakening inner strength is a journey, a consistent practice of nurturing characteristics that foster resilience. As we become more aware and accepting of our inner potential, life transforms. We no longer merely endure, but actively shape our responses, drawing on a wellspring of power rooted deeply in the eternal nature of our being. Embrace this strength, for it is your guide in unlocking life's fullest potential. Chapter 11: The Art of Meditation and Mindful Living. In our fast-paced modern world, where distractions are plentiful and moments of true silence are scarce, finding peace can seem like an elusive dream. However, through the teachings of Sage Vasistha, we learn that peace isn't something to chase far and wide. It resides within us, waiting to be uncovered through the practice of meditation and mindful living. Imagine your mind as a lake. When thoughts, emotions, and distractions enter, they create ripples on the surface. Meditation is the art of calming these waters, allowing you to peer into the depths with clarity. Sage Vasistha encouraged Rama, and through him, all of us, to engage in this transformative practice as a path to self-realization and profound inner peace. Starting with the basics, meditation need not be complicated. Begin by finding a quiet corner in your home, a place where you can sit comfortably without disturbance. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and slowly release it. Focus on your breathing, the gentle rise and fall of your chest. This simple act of observing your breath anchors your mind, pulling it away from life's chaos. Mindfulness, bringing awareness to everyday life. While meditation is a dedicated practice, mindfulness invites you to bring awareness to every moment. Have you ever found yourself eating a meal, only to wonder moments later where it all went? Try eating mindfully. Pay attention to the colors, textures, and flavors of each bite. This mindfulness can transform mundane activities into a meditative practice, grounding you in the present. Consider the story of a gardener in a bustling city. Each morning, she spends a few quiet minutes tending to her small patch of green amidst the urban sprawl. Her focus on the soil, the plants, and the act of nurturing turns gardening into a form of meditation, providing her a sanctuary from the noise of city life. Overcoming restlessness. It's natural for the mind to wander. One moment, you're focused on your breath, and the next, you're thinking about your to-do list. Don't be discouraged. When distractions arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently return your focus to your breath. Over time, these practices will enhance your ability to concentrate and cultivate an inner stillness. Finding peace and clarity. Through regular meditation, clarity emerges as the mental clutter dissolves. You begin to perceive life without the taint of stress and anxiety. Decisions become easier. Interactions with others are enriched with empathy and understanding. Think of a clear blue sky overshadowed by clouds. Your thoughts are the clouds, but the sky, your true essence, is eternally clear and vast. Meditation helps in dispersing these clouds, revealing the serenity that lies beneath. A lifetime practice. The journey of meditation and mindfulness is a lifelong one. It doesn't promise to make all problems disappear, but equips you with the strength and wisdom to face life's challenges with grace. As you delve deeper, guided by Sage Vasistha's timeless wisdom, peace becomes more than a fleeting experience. It becomes a state of being. By embracing the art of meditation and mindful living, we unlock the doors to inner tranquility. We begin to understand that the real voyage is not seeking new landscapes, but having new eyes. As you continue on this path, may you find the serenity and clarity that lies within you, just waiting to be embraced. Chapter 12. Conclusion. Embracing the wisdom of reality. As we come to the end of our journey through Sage Vasistha's teachings, we stand at the threshold of a profound understanding. The journey we have undertaken is not merely a passage through words and ideas, but an invitation to transform our perception of reality itself. The wisdom imparted to Prince Rama is timeless, offering each of us a pathway to self-realization and profound insight into the nature of existence. Throughout this journey, we have explored the illusion of the world, discovering that what we perceive daily is but a transient play of shadows. Just like a movie projected on a screen, life's events and challenges are real only as long as we partake in the illusion. By stepping back and observing with an awakened mind, we can see the seamless unity underlying everything, transcending the temporary distractions that dominate our senses. We have learned that our mind is a powerful creator, weaving the tapestry of our experiences. Imagine your mind as a powerful artist painting the canvas of life. What colors will you choose? Which brushstrokes will define the path of your journey? By harnessing your thoughts, you can transform suffering into empowerment, chaos into harmony. In our exploration, we recognize the journey of self-realization as quintessential. It is the journey of rediscovering our true essence beyond mere labels and achievements. It is akin to the river flowing inevitably to the ocean, finding peace in knowing its source and destination are the same. Each of us carries the potential to realize this truth, to be the river that flows freely, unshaken by obstacles. Time and space, those once concrete barriers, were unfurled to reveal their fluid nature. In these realms, everything is interconnected and limitless potential beckons. Consider time as the rhythm of life, not a chain binding you. By understanding this, life becomes a dance, each step guided by awareness rather than compulsion. We have encountered the principle of balance, learning the art of engaging with the world thoughtfully. True fulfillment is found not in abandoning our responsibilities, but in embracing them with wisdom. Like a skillful gardener tending to a bountiful garden, we cultivate balance by nurturing both inner peace and outer action. Detachment, we found, is not forsaking life's joys, but liberating ourselves from excessive dependence on them. It is the freedom of the bird that knows the sky is its true home, not just the sturdy branch. Living with compassion and love was emphasized as our way forward. These virtues knit humanity together, reminding us of our shared journey. They are the sunshine that nurtures our collective soul, lighting paths even in times of darkness. Overcoming suffering and awakening inner strength emerged as the keys to resilience. Life may test us, but deeper understanding and acceptance can transform adversities into stepping stones toward enlightenment. This process builds a reservoir of virtues and strength previously untapped. The art of meditation and mindful living was presented as essential to fully appreciate this wisdom. By practicing presence, we tune into the powerful melody of life, engaging in every moment with the awareness that life itself is our greatest teacher. As we pause to reflect on the teachings of Sage Vasistha, we see a path illuminated by truth, compassion, and wisdom. We are urged to embrace reality with eyes unclouded by illusion, hearts open to life's grandeur. Let this realization be a beginning, not an end. Carry this wisdom like a trusted companion along your spiritual journey. May the insights gained guide your steps, enriching your life with meaning, clarity, and joy. With the light of awareness leading the way, you are ready to navigate the vast ocean of existence. Step forward, embrace reality, and let the wisdom of this sage be a beacon that guides you home, back to yourself.